Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a pen that I love using as sort of a beater pen, and that is the Wingsung 618. The Wingsung 618 is a Chinese pen made by the company Wingsung, and Wingsung makes a lot of very nice, affordable pens. They came out with a Wingsung 698, which is a piston filler for very cheap with a TWSBI like body. It's not like actually copy, but it is very nice and very inspired by that. And then the Wingsung 618 is actually inspired by, I think it's a Parker pen. And it's not a copy of a Parker pen, but it is very, very blatantly inspired by it. So it even has the arrow clip, and it has a very similar shape to like the Parker 50, etc. I'm going to show you the pen up close. And I'll do a writing sample for you. I have 3 of these and I have one on the way because I saw just now before I was shooting this video that they came out with a few different finishes that I hadn't seen before. One of which is one with an opaque cap and piston button filler thingy and a clear translucent body. So you can still see the ink, but the piston knob and the cap are opaque, and I thought that looks really nice, so I ordered another one. They're around $11 right now, so they are very affordable and very collectible. Anyway, let's go up to a close-up shot of the Wingsung 618. Okay, a close-up shot of the Wingsung 618s that I have. The first one that I got was this clear one. That is not fully clear anymore because it's been used. This is really my beater pen for work for a long time. I've had it filled with pink ink for months on end without really cleaning it. And it handles it fine, but the feed is a little stained. So this pen has a hooded nib. That means that it is covered by the section. These pens come with a fine nib, and they are lovely, lovely writers. So all the Wingsungs that I have used generally are good writers. This particular model has a sweet spot. I've talked about this before. Basically what that means is that it has a very, it has like an angle that you should write at for it to write smoothly. What I really like about this particular pen is that the section is clear and you can see the nib with the breather hole. And it's an all-round very nice pen. This one, I can't really get it clean anymore, so I might actually replace it. The cap, as you can see, there's a white line here. That should not be there. That is correction fluid. So there's some correction fluid here too. It's really hard to remove. And since they're only $11, I kind of want to replace it. Maybe I can just replace the cap. I haven't found a way to properly clean this yet. So yeah, this has been really beat up, but it still writes really, really well. So no complaints there. This is one of the more shiny, fancy ones that I got. Of course, it's not actually fancy because it's super cheap. But it's the light blue glitter version. I just uninked this. And I think I need to actually disassemble it to clean it properly, because that might be ink or water near the piston thing. Same type of section construction with this one. Clear section so you can see the feed. The feed is white-ish see-through, so you can also see the ink in the section whenever you fill it up. Nib is visible. Also fine nib. This one has gold hardware, and it is a very lovely writer. Not used as much as the clear one, but still very nice. Then last one is this blue, pretty Wingsung 618. Section not as clear as the other ones, of course, because this is a very dark color, but you can still sort of see the feed and the nib. Again with the hooded nib. Very good writer, this one too. What I do want to say is that you can unscrew this section, which I'm doing now. And then you, at the nib, you can probably remove that nib, but I wouldn't recommend taking it out or removing it, because when you do, the body and the nib and the hood won't be flush, won't be aligned anymore. Flush is not the right word. Aligned. I've done it before. It might have even been with this pen. But it was really pain in the backside to have that aligned again. Lovely color. Of course, with this one, you don't really see the ink in there, but I really like it. Inking this, there is like a safety mechanism on this so you don't twist this knob accidentally and leak ink everywhere. You pull this. So there's notches. I don't know if I can show you properly. There's notches there that you click this into, then it's locked, then you pull it out and you can actually twist the mechanism. This one is actually already up. So twist, and then find the right place to put it back, to push it back in, like that. And then it's locked again. So I'm thinking of inking this one for journaling purposes. I've actually already grabbed my ink. That is diamine, I keep saying that. Still don't know what the correct one is. November Rain. This is one of my favorite diamine inks. It is a green that sheens red. It doesn't sheen as much like Organic Studio Walden, but Walden is a terrible smudger, and whenever you open a bottle of Walden, it gets crust everywhere, and you'll clean that up for forever, basically. I've had that on my desk for forever. So just sticking it in there. Okay, here we go for the writing sample. I'm showing you the clip. I hadn't shown you in detail before. This is the Parker clip copy, basically. Anyway, the Wingsung 618 fly nib. And it is a lovely writer. It is fairly wet. All my Wingsung pens are fairly wet, which I love. The ink is diamine, November Rain, which is a lovely green and is very appropriate for Christmas, because it's green but it sheens red. And if you want an alternative for Emerald of Chivor by J. Herbin without the shimmer, I think this is actually pretty good. So the sweet spot is fairly easy to find on this one, but if you tilt it like that or turn it like that, it won't write. Turn it like that, it won't write. You have to have the actual nib properly flush to the paper. So if I twist it a little bit, it will get very hard to write with. Reverse writing, I think you shouldn't do it. It's so fine and so dry that it isn't really an option. So yeah, if you don't mind dealing with sweet spots and like this design, want a cheap pen that you can use as a beater, this is the pen for you. Lovely writer. Okay, thank you guys for watching this overview or review of the Wing Sung 618. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.